Hey yo, Niecey Nash, the face of a new campaign from Jordan, highlighting the release of their Air Jordan 6, the Infrared Salesman. It's the 35th anniversary of the shoe. And dog, I love this fucking commercial, bro. Let's talk about it. What up, y'all? I'm back with another edition of Beats and Billboards, where I talk about how hip hop culture has influenced marketing and vice versa. Like I said, man, Niecey Nash is the star of this new commercial from Jordan, and it opens up with a young girl on a stoop. Essentially, she's wearing her new Air Jordan 6s that she just got when a guy comes by on his bike and he scuffs up her shoe. Now, in an attempt to get the scuff marks out of her shoe, lo and behold, a genie comes out the shoe, and it is Niecey Nash. Now, she asks the young girl what she wants, to which she replies, none of your business. Obviously, you know, stranger danger. But with that said, they get together and they go on this trip, basically around the world. At first, she asks the girl, does she want to be a baller, a shot caller? She takes her to a gym. Then she asks her, does she want to be a fashion icon? And I think that's Aaliyah Lee May that we see here, who's also Jordan alum. Then she goes from there and she says, well, do you want millions of people to hear your song? Or do you want to be the most multi-hyphenate? In here we see Tiana Taylor, again, another Jordan alum, really dope. And as the commercial progresses, she takes her through all these different worlds. You see the product intrinsics come through a lot here, a lot of red. You even see a nod to the original commercial with Mars Blackman when Niecey Nash asks the girl, does she want to fly? Which is a nod to the original Salesman ad from, I believe, 2000, actually, or no, it has to be 86. Anyway, with that said, man, and everything ends with them back on the stoop, and the young girl tells Niecey Nash, the genie, that she wants everything. And then in comes the tagline, all or everything, which is really dope. Now, as far as what brands can take away from this campaign, one, I thought the way they weaved in the intrinsics was really cool. I thought the shoe rub was a nice kind of nod to sneaker culture and this idea of keeping your shoes clean. On top of that, I think it was a stroke of genius to have this done during Black History Month, to have an all-woman cast as well, all-black woman cast for the most part, because when you think about the sneaker space, it's a very male-dominated space, and you typically don't see women represented that well in sneaker advertising. So to have women in like a blockbuster piece that's 2 minutes long, likely premiering during the Grammys, so a very nice contextual piece of media to go along with that, I think that's a chef's kiss, and you can't really, you know, get that anywhere but from a Jordan or a Nike. For brands who don't have similar budgets, I totally understand, but there are different ways to tell a story. This dropped on social media first and it's going crazy. So I can only imagine what it's gonna do when it hits a larger audience. So something to think about. But with that said, this is another edition of Beats and Billboards. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.